Good afternoon or good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another weather forecast. I do apologize for posting a bit later. Again, I do have school from home, so I was doing all my work, and it took me from 8. I started exactly at 8 and finished exactly at 12. And I was just hanging out a little bit before I was about to make a video. Now, I'm about to go for a jog, and then I'm going to play some tennis later on to enjoy the day. But I hope you guys are all enjoying your wonderful Monday. I hope you guys are all, again, like I said, enjoying your day. This is actually not going to be an update on the western United States, though. This is actually going to be a potential major blizzard and snowstorm that will originate in the southwest, but it could potentially bring in a ton of snow. And I mean a lot of snow. Could potentially be maybe one of the biggest snowstorms if it happens like this of the year, or sorry, of the winter, and it could possibly most likely be the last big snowstorm of the whole winter like this. Again, obviously we'll have more snow to come till May, but it's probably the last one like this. But if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, guys. Really means a lot when you guys support my channel. Again, we're going to be looking at the radar and snowfall totals, and they're all new updates. But without further ado, let's get this video. So here we are looking at the National Weather Service. Again, there's nothing that has to do really with there's no winter weather alert or anything like that has to do with the system right now. Of course, it's going to be all the way until really Wednesday. But again, we still have winter weather advisories throughout Nevada, and all winter warnings all over from Southern California through Southern Oregon. That's, again, we're going to be seeing up to possibly 5 feet of snowfall from the heavy severe snowfall throughout much of the week. And the only reason why we're talking about this is because this is going to be the same low pressure system and same cold front right here that's actually going to be part of the major ingredient for this snowstorm to actually happen again. We usually see this type of pattern happening not this time of the year. Actually, we don't really see it this till really November or December, where we have those first major snowstorms of the winter, of course, or even fall. We don't really have these type of snowstorms out here. Usually the time of the year we have them forming in the Midwest, or again the Northeasters. But again, this is reminding me a lot to November, like pattern changes, or sorry, patterns. Again, we're gonna have all this moisture. Again, we'll be seeing really heavy rain throughout Mexico, and also into the Four Corner states. We'll have this snow starting to pick up a little bit by Wednesday. Again, start seeing the snow, a lot more snow than rain. That's gonna be for Yellowstone areas, much of eastern Idaho, and also north central Utah. As we now get out here into the next 66 hours, this storm is going to continue to hang out here in the southwest. It's going to bring incredibly heavy snowfall for Flagstaff areas into western New Mexico, and also bring some scattered snow showers. Could be quite heavy at some points in western Colorado, and like I said, southern Utah. By Thursday morning, this is when the storm's going to get a lot worse. Look at this incredibly heavy snow. I already know ahead of time that this is going to happen. We will be seeing blizzard warnings in effect for the areas into southeastern Wyoming and also northern Nebraska, like we saw the storm right after the week after Christmas. Of course, into the plains, we're going to be seeing whiteout conditions throughout the far western areas of Nebraska near Valentine, and also near Casper and Cheyenne, Wyoming. That's where we'll possibly see the worst of the snowfall. It looks like it's also going to avoid the Colorado Springs area early into Thursday. But again, as we get later into Friday, this is when it completely changes. It's going to start bringing that snow into the areas, into the Denver areas. And it looks like we are going to be seeing the end of winter for Minnesota and Wisconsin, even all the way into Michigan, but not so much. And also have a subscriber, someone who does ice fishing, and it looks like you have one more trip to go. Again, gonna start seeing the snow out here into Denver, Colorado Springs, continue to bring that snow, Wyoming. Again, start seeing the snow becoming a bit more widespread all the way into northwestern Kansas. Again, North Platte, Omaha, Lincoln. You guys can start getting snow by Friday morning. We could be seeing blizzard conditions near Rochester, Minnesota, and also north central Iowa. We could be seeing some snow some snow showers and snow flurries into Minneapolis, and we could be seeing whiteout conditions near Eau Claire, Wisconsin Dells, Marquette, and Green Bay. And then we can maybe even see some snow moving down towards Kansas City. Again, this isn't going to split up in two. We're still seeing the snow hanging out there into the Rockies, so it's not like it's going to start like stalling really. It's going to be hanging out there for a total of close to 3 days, which is actually a lot of snowfall. We can also maybe have avalanche warnings in effect. But again, we're starting seeing some very heavy snow for Wisconsin Dells, of course. We are seeing that snow for Rochester, getting close to Waterloo, and also going to continue to bring the snow for Marquette, and that'll be mostly over, avoiding Detroit, avoiding Chicago, and it's going to actually bring some snow for Madison, Wisconsin, but little to really no accumulation. And now we're going to be looking out here in the GFS. Again, it's at 996 millibars by Thursday in the next 66 hours here. By Thursday, really early morning for Western Standard Time. Again, you start seeing this snow out here into the Four Corner states, mainly out here into near the Flagstaff areas in Prescott. Seeing some snow out there into the western Colorado, Rocky Mountains. So could be seeing some more ski resorts to stay open, of course, but also, again, all depending on the coronavirus, if they're allowed to have that still open with more than 50 people. And then it actually goes down to the next 992 millibars. And again, we're going to be seeing, like I said, whiteout conditions out here into the potential Rockies. Again, really heavy snow for Cheyenne, Wyoming. Very heavy snow for north central Colorado. And of course, going to be seeing potential really huge traveling issues for areas near Michelle on I-20. You're going to start seeing some threats for Rapid City. And then as we now move into the northern plains here, again, we'll start seeing this really heavy snow. It's actually, the GFS is showing a lot more snow for Minneapolis out there. Some very heavy snow for Duluth, Minnesota, Eau Claire, Sioux Falls, of course, also Sioux City in Iowa. And then we'll start seeing the snow kind of going away by the next 102 hours by Friday. Now it's time to look at snowfall totals again. Incredibly high snowfall total is going to be seeing up to 14 to 19 inches for Flagstaff and around 8 inches for Prescott. We will be seeing the snow really avoiding Salt Lake City. We'll be seeing a little band right here all the way from southwestern to northeastern Utah across the state. We'll be seeing a widespread issue from 6 to 17 inches right here, not far from Logan, Utah. Southwestern Colorado, of course, we're going to be seeing a ton of snowfall with this. We'll be reaching possibly to 2 feet of snowfall. Without a doubt, going to see that much. Of course, going to be seeing up to half foot of snow for Colorado, for Denver and Colorado Springs. Also, going to be some scattered 1 foot to 1.5 feet of snowfall for scattered areas in western Colorado. We will be seeing a scattered 13 to 19 inches of snowfall for Cheyenne, Wyoming, and up to 5 inches for Casper, Wyoming. 7 to 11 inches for western Nebraska, 3 to 5 inches for Sioux Falls. Been quite a long time since we've seen the snow there. Up to 2 to 5 inches for Minneapolis and Rochester. Of course, Rochester will see a bit more of snow. And then half foot from north central Wisconsin. Same thing with Marquette, getting obviously higher totals. Now we will be taking a look out here into the western part of this where it originates. Again, going to be seeing close to around 16 inches for Flagstaff. We'll be seeing up to close to 22 inches of snowfall near northern Utah. We will be seeing scattered areas with 2 feet or more, 24 to 28 inches into southwestern Colorado. We will be seeing close to a foot of snowfall for Denver in the GFS and maybe a bit less for Colorado Springs. We will be seeing up to 2 feet of snowfall into Wyoming north of Cheyenne, showing up to 32 inches of snowfall, guys. That's incredibly heavy snowfall to end up with at this point in March. And then now we'll be seeing here for the north central. We will be seeing again up to around 5 inches for Sioux Falls, but of course near Sioux City in the far northwestern part of Iowa, we'll be seeing close to a foot of snowfall. Up to 9 inches scattered for the central part of Nebraska near North Platte. We can be getting scattered areas up to maybe close to a foot. We will be seeing really no snowfall whatsoever coming into the areas of southern Wisconsin. Again, the GFS shows it going this way, and then the European shows it coming this way. So, again, still not 100% yet, but again, showing up to a foot of snowfall from Minneapolis and quite a bit of snowfall for Eau Claire. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please do not forget to like and subscribe, and bye, guys.